we are going to be jumping into 4 different personas of people. We have created these personas as a way to demonstrate the many different use cases and many different ways that folks can engage with My Colorado Journey. Any similarity to any real person is totally coincidental. These are not real people. Their experience is not real. We've done this again to illustrate just how unique our state is. We have folks from a wide variety of backgrounds. But again, these are not real people, and no personal or private information has been shared. So again, if you see any similarity to someone you work with, please know it is totally coincidental. Alex is a student, he's a high school student, and he has very little work experience. So he is, of course, a high school senior. He is one of his, accomplishments that he's most proud of is that he's been a teacher's assistant in his mathematics class. So we're going to really look and see what it looks like for a student to be building their resume on My Colorado Journey. Alex is also going to be building a generic resume. Alex is going to be building a generic resume. And I see I have the chat up right now. So somebody asked, since I'm still in high school, can I mention school programs that I have been a part of? 100%. We would really encourage you to be mentioning those experiences that you, those high school or educational experiences that you would be part of. So I'm going to pivot back into My Colorado Journey and show you Alex's resume. So I'm signing in as Alex today. Again, you've seen My Dashboard before, and I'm going to just come over here and open my resume. Great. So you can see, again, for the purposes of this demo, I've already entered in some of Alex's experience with being a teacher's assistant in both Algebra 1 and 2. So you can see I can simply and quickly edit those accomplishments. I can add more work experience for Alex. Any volunteer experience, educational experience, all of those will be considered part of work. We have the most expansive, we want to have the most expansive view of work. In addition, I want to show here a little bit more on our education element. Again, similarly, we want to think in the most expansive way possible about education. So you can see here with this high school diploma, I'm going to come in here and edit the content. So I've put in Alex's high school. He is working towards his high school diploma. Where is he doing that? When did he start? And then again, he's currently attending this program. I have added in participates in a CTE pathway, some of his extracurriculars, an honor student in mathematics. And additionally, this is something that is available in the education section. Alex can add more information on his coursework. My resume will then help him decide whether we should or shouldn't add it to a job application. So you can see here, he can add in, coursework if he wants to highlight maybe the specific classes that he took in his CTE pathway. And he can, again, save those experiences and continue to augment. We would absolutely encourage everyone to, if you have maybe had a non-traditional path, maybe you have less work experience and more education experience, do spend the time adding in things like your coursework certificate programs that you have done. Additionally, there is the option to add in, as many skills as you want. So the skills can be technical skills, they can be soft skills. We do encourage you to make these as specific as possible and add in any accomplishments related to those skills. So from here, I'm going to create a new resume for Alex. He is not building this for a particular job in this case, but is instead adding in all of his experience. So you can see that Alex has a shorter resume than we might expect for someone who has had years of work experience. Over here on the right-hand side, though, Alex can format the resume to be for students. That's going to bring the education up here to the very, very top. So you can also, you may have noticed this here, but you can also drag and drop these sections to be in the order that you wanted. I believe there might have been a question around can I have skills at the top of my resume? And you absolutely can, you just need to drag and drop them. When you are in the student view of my resume, education will default to being here at the top. Similarly, you notice that I added in some of that relevant coursework for Alex, and I can turn on that relevant coursework so that information is listed here. Again, Alex has all of the same functionality that we saw before. He can download, share the link, he can make those content suggestions. And then, of course, just like we saw with Carla, he can score his resume. It will give you an overall resume score. It will give you suggestions on what are the things that you can improve or increase or change in order to improve the score of your resume.